that's true.
Yeah, welcome.
Dude, so many people react to my Instagram. So I'll post a picture of me like flexing in the mirror, and then like and like maybe one girl who's fat or trans.
It bothers me though because I know that you take about 40 times as many as you post.
Yeah, that's true. I have to clear my data every once in a while. It's just full of pictures of me flexing in the mirror.
That's sad. Do you also watch yourself when you fuck, or you say your own name?
Oh yeah, I got a mirror right next to the bed.
Yeah, good.
Dude, today was fucking stressful.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys saw it was originally at a place where you're supposed to bring your own chair.
Sorry.
Yeah, Mike set that up. I was like, oh, Mike's guy.
Listen. I found a place, and they're like, we have a dab bar on site. And I was like, say no more. We're doing a show. And then it turns out that it's next to a homeless encampment.
Yeah, I went to go check it out today. First of all, I couldn't find the place for like 10 minutes. So I parked. I went out on foot, stomping around. I finally find this place. It looks like someone's abandoned backyard that had just been through a rainstorm.
It's called the Hidden Door. It's very hidden.
It was pretty hidden.
Yeah.
It wasn't a door though.
That's how they can sell drugs there.
Yeah, I guess.
Because
would you guys rather have a dab bar or would you rather have chairs and air conditioning?
Come on, I was certain you were gonna say dab bar.
I saw 3 people shooting up heroin on the way to this place.
And the heroin bar!
So, and then give it up for John Paul right here. He's the one who got us this.
Yeah, John Paul!
He's the co-creator of the Geology app, which tells you what events are going on in your area. I think a handful of you guys use the app to buy tickets to this. Thank you for your support. That's going to the comedians. We don't get any of that.
We don't? Oh. Alright.
Well, like our abortion shirt, when me and Mike designed an abortion shirt where we were donating all of the proceeds to Planned Parenthood.
Yes, donating.
And I'm not sure what happened to those proceeds.
They went to Planned Parenthood. For sure.
All I knew was
I actually used it to buy Plan B for my wife.
That counts.
That's basically the same thing.
Yeah, that's a more direct approach. Like, I don't believe in charity. Like, just go give money directly to the cancer patient.
I started a charity where I gave drugs to the homeless. Just weed, not the expensive ones. But I started in Dallas when I lived there, and every time I went to go buy weed, I would pick up a homeless guy, just get him high with me. It's like, what a nice thing to do.
Too nice.
Like, think about it, if you're like living under the bridge and then Gay Fieri shows up and picks you up and is like, hey man, let's smoke some weed. So I would do that, and then I moved down to Austin. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it down here. I'll be a nice guy. Picked up my weed, I stopped under 35, I grabbed a homeless dude. I was like, hey man, you wanna smoke weed and get some food? He goes, is it indica or sativa? It's like, bitch, it's free. You're like an outdoor person. What do you want?
That's the difference between me and Mike. I see a homeless guy saying anything helps. I'm like, yeah, how about a bullet?
Yeah. We've done a lot of interactions with homeless people. We bought crack from a homeless man and smoked it together one time.
He wasn't homeless.
Oh.
He just happened to be in the bushes all the time.
Yeah! See, that's an honest mistake.
No, he wore a 3-piece suit. Okay, this guy
in the bush.
This guy he had top and bottom grills, and he used to talk like this. And I always used to wonder why his mouth was muffled. And then I bought crack off him. I don't need to get into why. I thought it would be funny. I thought it would be funny if I smoked crack. And it wasn't funny. It's very addictive. Ruined my life. Now I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But again, so he had crack bagged up by denomination tucked in his grills. So I'd be like, oh, let me get a 20. And then he'd just be like, here you go. And I'm like, actually, let's do a 30. He'd be like, all right. He'd put that back in, spit out another slightly bigger rock. This guy was fucking talented.
You guys are not nearly as impressed as you should be. I challenge you to get different weights of crack and sell them with your mouth. Try it. You can do it. It's alright.
Yeah, but don't tell me you haven't.
Yeah, just tell me. Because I don't really care. I give 3.5 stars on Yelp. That's what I rate crack.
I quit drinking again.
Oh. Why?
Because, dude, hangovers are just... I want to get really good at beating people up that don't laugh at my jokes.
Hangovers are good because, like, I think if you don't black out often enough, it's like leaving a computer on too long. You know, you gotta reset the memory every now and then. Like, you want to have all your memories?
No, that makes a lot of sense. The sand in my brain is running on high speed all times.
That's why we do drugs.
Yeah, I've been using ketamine for that.
Oh.
Which is
Say
just
something
turning
about horses.
That's just turned me into a retarded schizophrenic.
Yeah.
Sorry to all of my friends in here that have received text messages from me. I'll be like in the middle of the trip, like, I'm having all these profound thoughts, let me share them with people. And then I'll get halfway through a word, I'm like, I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
Yeah, you did me one time in a car when we were in LA. And I was just looking out the windows and I thought we were in Jurassic Park.
That was the day was that the day you tried to cook for me on Xanax?
Yeah.
Dude, Mike comes over to my house, he had this whole thing, this guy's shaking his head over here.
I'm a good Xanax, let's be honest.
So you guys gonna talk about anything but drugs? No. Sorry that you can handle yours and we can.
Yeah, I can't handle drugs either. Wait for the story.
So Mike comes over in his fucking bright red Prius with a sound system so big that he can't fit anything into the trunk. He didn't tell me that he took the Xanax before coming over. I was living in Studio City, Los Angeles at the time. There was plenty of parking in my neighborhood. And he comes to my house, I end up picking him up. He gets out, he gets in my car, we go somewhere else, we come back, and I see a cop car and a tow truck pulling in, and I was like, Mike, where'd you park? And he's just like, I don't know.
You know, the road.
And I'm like, just give me your fucking keys.
Street parking. He parked on the street.
So I walk over to his car, and there's parking everywhere. And he is just parked, blocking off one person's driveway. And he's a street. And he's about to get towed, and there's a cop like, hey, I have to write you a ticket because you blocked off someone's driveway. And I was like, yeah, that makes perfect sense. For the record, I didn't do that. I'm not an idiot.
Yeah.
So I moved his car up 6 feet and saved him from getting towed. And then he made me a delicious meal.
That's the best part. I crushed I cooked like a perfect medium rare. Couldn't park. Cooked an amazing steak.
You know, something a lot of people ask us is how we prepare for our podcast, Giggle Boys, and the answer is we don't at all.
Yeah.
We just walk in there. We don't prepare for anything, really.
It's kind of nice. I think that's what right privilege is. Just crushing it without preparing. Never studying for a test. I just keep winning.
Yeah, we've been given notes that we should have more structure. And I was like, yeah, but why? That takes effort.
I got a note the other day. I took my wife to a gynecologist appointment, and then the doctor told her that she had a structurally perfect vagina. I was like, what do I do with that information? Like, one, now she's going to be so
Give me her number.
My wife? You have it. No, but then she's cocky about it now, and also, I would just blame coming fast. Like, maybe if you had a janky pussy, I wouldn't be coming in 3 seconds, but this structurally perfect vagina, you can't have it both ways. That's all I'm saying.
Say what you will about premature ejaculation, we can't get an STD in 3 seconds.
I don't think that's true. I got herpes before Coachella did. So, kind of a hipster STD, you know?
That's a hipster placing an STD.
Yeah, we should do comedy now. You want to start the show?
Yeah, sure. I got the lineup, right?
Yeah, I did that. I'm going to put this microphone away because it's slightly broken. We have an amazing lineup of comics for you guys. Are you excited? He runs an awesome show over at Thrive. Please give it up for Sam Castillo! Smoked my electric bomb.
That's a huge felony.
Yeah, I took a video of it because I'm cool. And then I got back to my seat and I dropped a piece of that electric bomb and I had to get it from the couple in front of me. And they're like, what is this? And I was like, it's from a toy. And they looked at me like I was retarded. They're like, what are you doing in there? And I panicked, and I was like, jacking off? The wrong answer, but that's not a felony.
Did you also have a woman on your flight think you were retarded because you were laughing and then crying at the same cartoon?
That's not my fault. That did happen. BoJack Horseman, are you guys familiar? Yeah. So you know the episode where his mom dies and he does the eulogy at the funeral? Yes. So that, I had downloaded 5 episodes, and that was the last one. So I'm on a flight, high as a fucking kite, watching BoJack with my noise-canceling headphones, laughing like a retarded person. And then the last episode plays, and it's me just bawling my eyes out to BoJack's eulogy. And the lady next to me was like, hey, do you have someone with you? And I was like, excuse me, what? And she goes, oh, never mind. I was like, nah, explain what's going on here. She's like, well, I thought you might have like a caretaker.
Like, whenever people are being nice to me, I think it's because they think I'm retarded. They're just being polite.
And that's why you're doing so well in life. Because you're right. Oh man, you know who's not retarded? Our guest.
A tampon is definitely how you get a yeast infection.
Oh man, dude, one time I had like a Tinder hookup come over to my house, and then she, like, so after we hooked up, she deleted me off Tinder the next morning and just disappeared. I was
Awesome.
like, yeah, exactly. I was like, problem takes care of itself. This is great. And I walk into the bathroom, and on top of my toilet is just a pile of tissue paper. I'm like, all right, that's weird. Like, I don't know what kind of offering she left. And I grabbed it, and it was solid. What the fuck is this? And in the middle of it, it looked like, you guys know the band Devo from Whip It? It looked like their hats. It was like this little half a beehive of rubber. It's like, the fuck is this? Turns out it was a Diva cup. She just left it on top of my toilet. Now I have to think about that, and now you do too. So,
Is that what Diva means?
yeah, I think it is.
They were all wearing period cups on their head.
Yeah.
In that video.
Yeah. No,
Dude, I realize that I don't like having rough sex with girls that I respect.
that's a oh. They did what I did. They're like, wait, oh yeah, that checks out for sure. Why?
Like if I bring home like a random girl that has just been talking about bullshit all night long, I just can't bring like, you fucking bitch. But
When you really hate them, do you ever just go like, yeah, mom?
no, I usually say my own name when I come though.
Yeah. I can see that. Do you say your first name or your nickname?
What?
Your real name's William. I think it would be funny if you just said William instead of Eli.
I don't know, that doesn't really fit me. The only people that call me William are police. I had sex with a girl once that was like, call me a dirty, worthless cum slut.
Ooh.
And I was like, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, usually that's what I say to girls to get them to block me because I don't want to talk to them.
Yeah.
And I just get to have sex with you and say that.
Do you ever wonder, like, how she got that? Like, 'cause you know, like,
Terrible father.
I'm thinking uncle. Because that's the kind of vocabulary that, like, a father wouldn't have. That's an uncle vocabulary. That's his weird brother that fingered you. Alright, we should bring up the
No, keep going.
You guys are here too, so what's up? Hey, your next you said, what do you think the average age of other countries is? And I was thinking like the average age of people. So I was like, I don't know, like 60, 75. I think it was 275. It's like, people live to 275? In other words, the spiked lemonade is very strong. How are you?
I just bought a gun.
Right now?
No,
Like from someone in the back?
dude, I keep forgetting whether, because we do the podcast and we've agreed to make eye contact on the podcast and not look at the cameras.
'Cause of
I have to
autism.
look at the audience. Yeah, my autism really showing
I
right
know, I keep forgetting they're there. It's nice.
Yeah, getting lost in my eyes. You're
This is
on
gay.
the list of guys that want to fuck me.
I knew it. Wait.
Yeah, I just bought a gun. And I gotta say, I feel like so safe and secure knowing that I have that at home, knowing that like if anyone like breaks into my house, I can always just kill myself.
When you a little behind the curtains, he called and told me he got a gun. I was like, ooh, what flavor? I don't know.
But imagine how traumatic that would be if someone like broke into your house.
Yeah. Hey, I'm here to take your money.
You came here for a TV, now you got PTSD.
Yeah. That would be such a fun one for them to try and explain to the cops.
I think they would just leave.
Can you imagine the 911 call? Like, I was robbing this house and then some shit happened.
That has to be illegal for them somehow. There's no way you can just get away with breaking into someone's house and watching them commit suicide.
Yeah, that's still just the crime of breaking and entering.
Yeah, that's way less than murder though. I don't know, I'm not willing to test it out.
We could nerd out about this, but we should probably just keep doing comedy. I don't know, what do you think?
Yeah, this isn't a podcast.
Yeah, you guys know about
Well, let's do it for
Blade.
Blade real quick.
Yeah!
Creator of the GOG app, John Paul.
Yeah! We were trying to cash the chickens and then the Amazon servers were down. And they're like, fucking Bezos has so much money, but he makes his servers still pee in bottles. That's how bad it is. So that's what was happening with the tickets. But yeah, one more time for GOG. Small businesses, you guys should like that. So you don't live under the
Hershey's.
Yeah, I'm the mayor of OB City.
I came up with a woke pickup line.
Yeah, how's it going?
Hey, are you non-binary? Because you're a 9. Because binary is only 0 and 1.
Oh,
Not a computer crowd? Whatever, dude.
So
I just thought of it.
I could also be a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what that means.
Exactly.
Thanks.
It's a backhanded compliment. You don't want to give it too much.
Yeah, sure.
Keep their self-esteem low.
So, what do you think about comedy?
Comedy? What's that? I'm just speaking the truth up here.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It's a farce.
My life is a lie.
Yeah, I know. For entertainment. It's funny, they say when you're in a relationship for a really long time, you can read the other person's eyes without even talking. And if you guys could read Eli's eyes right now, he's just saying the N-word. It's so weird, these awkward silences.
I have resting murderer face.
Yeah.
You just make eye contact with me for long enough, I'm just saying kill, kill, kill.
Yeah.
With my face.
Yeah, your profile picture just looks like the placard on Netflix for a serial killer documentary. Hey, let's read another comic.
I don't kill.
Hell yeah.
I like how you race up here before me every time.
Yeah, that's my only exercise for the day. I sprint walk to the front. Dude, people call me gay a lot. Like a lot. Like everywhere I go, like anything I do. It doesn't help that my wife introduces me as her gay husband. So this is my gay husband, Mike. I'm like, hey, stop. I think people call me gay for stuff I do, like getting pedicures with my wife, and not for the things I do, like having sex with men. It's so weird.
I'm pretty sure you are gay.
I'm gonna find out when I'm like 40.
You're gonna be the last to find out.
Dude, I think I'm gonna be like ballsy with my wife and be like, I never did like this.
You're gonna be staring at the tattoo of Gary on your arm.
Yeah.
You're like, I should have went
We have a
down.
tattoo. It's that guy back there in the leopard print shirt. We can all turn around and look at him.
Yeah, give it up for Faust Media.
Yeah. So that gentleman right there is tattooed here on my arm. That's his face.
We had a deal that if we get 1 million views on a TikTok video that he would get any tattoo that viewers requested. It happened the very next day. And for some reason they requested Gary's face. They have never seen Gary's face before. They just hear him laughing hysterically in the background.
Also, it looks like Gary drowned while doing blackface. It's
So
not
basically Gary every night past midnight.
It's not a good tattoo. And the very worst part is that every time I'm having sex with my wife, it feels like Gary's watching. I'm like, Gary, stop looking at my wife!
Even though I actually am.
Yeah.
So my uncle just called me the other day.
Yeah?
He said he got a pedicure.
Uh-huh.
So he's no longer attracted to children.
You know what sucks is that I've heard you tell that joke before, and now every time I go to get a pedicure, I'm like, hey, I don't have to fuck kids anymore. Not that I ever did. I just
Yeah,
like, yeah.
they used Epstein salts.
My small muscles are so relieved. I got the little St. James cure. It took 20 years off my face.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I look younger now. I could be
From a
pedophile.
child come?
Yeah, I wish.
Wait, children can't come.
Can they?
I
I know the first time I cummed was the first time I